How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to MLB The Show 22 Franchise Rebuilding Challenge. Now, today's challenge, we're going to be doing a Spin the Wheel Fantasy Draft Challenge. Now, what does that mean? Well, I'm going to give myself 15 spins. We're going to do, there's 30 teams in MLB. We're going to do 15 spins, and we're going to do a fantasy draft. It's going to be a random team. Injuries will be off. I'm limited amount of trades I can make. I think I'm going to allow myself to only make 3 trades throughout this video if I want to do trades. I think we're going to do 3 seasons. We can sign free agents in the off season. And, yeah, spin the wheel. Whatever team it lands on, we pick a player from that team, like in the fantasy draft. So, if I have, like, the first pick and I get the Pirates, I have to pick somebody from the Pirates, the first overall pick. Simple. All right. 15 spins. That's what we're going to be doing. Then we'll let the CP draft the rest of the team. Leave a like, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments below more videos. Check my social down in the description. Playlist down below containing other MLB The Show videos. Check my channel for that content to be TJP. It's time to get on to the gameplay. Alright, so before we get on to the gameplay and choose my team, I'm actually going to spin the wheel. And we'll let the wheel decide what team I'm going to be in the fantasy draft. The Atlanta Braves. Alright, cool. Just so you guys know, these are the regular ride and roster. No, these are not the ride and rosters, just the regular MLB The Show rosters. So yeah, fantasy draft beyond, not allowing any legend free agents. Everything else here is good. And let's see what pick we're gonna have. It is gonna be the 16th pick, which could be good, could be bad, doesn't really matter. We're only doing 15 picks here with the spin, so let's see what team we get first spin. All right, so the wheel is gonna be landing on the Tampa Bay Rays. Okay, there's a few guys out there that wouldn't mind taking the 15th pick. We'll take it. All right, give me Shane McClanahan. I'm going to take him. Next pick. And I can get the same team, by the way. So if it lands on the Rays again, but this time it's the Jays. I'll take Kevin Gausman. So we basically have 2 really good pitchers. I'll take that. Not bad. Third pick's going to be Pittsburgh Pirates. I have to go to another pitcher. I'm going to go with David Bednar. Spin, it's the New York Mets. All right, I don't want another pitcher, so I'm going to go with Starling Marte. Spin number 5. We've got Boston Red Sox. No, I'm going with Xander Bogaerts. Got to go with him. 6th spin, we've got the Miami Marlins. All right, I'm going to go Jacob Stallings. Need a catcher. All right, 7th spin, we've got the Baltimore Orioles. Wonderful. I'll take a little Trey Mancini. Spin number 8, we've got Toronto again. I'll go George Springer. Spin number 9 is the New York Yankees. I'll go Lucas Luetge. Round 10, spin 10, the New York Mets again. I'm going to go Jeff McNeil. Second baseman. Play a lot of different positions as well. Got 5 more spins. And we're picking from the Braves. I'm going to go with Travis d'Arnaud. Get another catcher. Spin number 12. Chicago White Sox. Take Louis Garcia. He plays a lot of different positions as well. 13th. 3 more spins. White Sox again. Oh, Kendall Graveman. I didn't like the other White Sox players available, so we'll go with him. 4 spins. Rays. Wonderful. All right, give me Corey Kluber. He's pretty good. For our final spin, before we let the CPU take the rest of the team, it's going to be picking from the St. Louis Cardinals. I don't like any of the Cardinals players left. Let's just go with Corey Dickerson. All right, so injuries are off. I made sure that they're off. The sliders are down, so that should be good. Let the CPU draft the rest of my team. So this is going to be what the team's looking like. So we've got Starling Marte, Jeff McNeil, Xander Bogaerts, George Springer, Trey Mancini, Corey Dickerson, Maikel Franco, Travis d'Arnaud, and then Matthew Barefoot, who is not barefoot in this picture. And then we got Jacob Stallings, Louis Garcia, James McCann, Chas McCormick, coming off the bench for us. Pretty solid. And in terms of our lineups, our pitching rotations, Shane McClanahan, Kevin Gausman, Corey Kluber, James Caprielin, and then Corbin Martin. Not bad. Good 1-2 punch. Kind of dips a bit after that. And our bullpen, Evan Marshall, Tyler Matzek, Kendall Graveman, Chris Davinsky, Ian Kennedy, Lucas Luetge, Rex Brothers, and then David Bednar to close it out. Not bad. It's not a bad team, surprisingly. And like I said, we only can make 3 trades throughout this video, so that could be pretty bad. That limits us to, at most, 1 a season. considering that we may not be having to go all 3 seasons if we can win the World Series. Because if we win the World Series, then we may not need to go. I mean, maybe, I guess for fun we could go for 1 more season. Or 2 more seasons if we win in our first year. But, yeah, in terms of trades, I mean, if I could get a better right fielder now, I'd love to do that. Or a third baseman. Or even a better left fielder. Because Corey Dickerson isn't really that good. So, do I want to try to make a trade now? Maybe. I'll see what's out there for one of those positions. Maybe like a third baseman or right fielder. Because I feel like a lot of guys can play left. We're going to do this deal with the White Sox. We're going to get J.D. Davis for McCade Brown, Graham Moore, and Shogo Akiyama. McCade Brown, decent prospect. Graham Moore's a good prospect. And then Shogo, clear up cap space. We get J.D. Davis, pretty solid third baseman. So I'll take that. And that'll mean that Mikael Franco is going to be not playing third to start off. We have a lot of third basemen, actually. So that's one of 3 trades that I just made there. And it wasn't a big move, but I think something that might help the team out a little bit. Let's just start simulating. I'll see you guys at the All-Star break where we'll show the stats and go from there. So we're at the All-Star break, and we're sitting at 62-37. So the team's actually playing pretty well. Loving what I'm seeing here. Standings-wise, like I said, 62-37. 13 games against the Phillies. We might win our division. In fact, we have the best record in the MLB. By 1 game. Well, half game, actually. Alright. Did not foresee that coming. Who's the number 1 ranked team? The Royals. And they're 46-51. Crazy. But let's take a look at the lineup. She was doing well. So Starling Marte. Okay, decent year. Could be doing better, though. The average a little low. Jeff McNeil's been on fire. He's having a nice year. Xander Bogaerts having a good season. George Springer, okay. He's been a little cold as of late. Trey Mancini struggling. G. Dave's been on fire as of late, which is nice to see. But isn't that a great year? Actually, Corey Dickerson, I was crapping on you, but you're doing great. Wait, didn't Corey Dickerson almost win an MVP? Wasn't he like one of those like oddball like candidates that like kind of was really good in the sim? I don't know, but he's doing good. So I apologize, Corey. Travis d'Arnaud is struggling, and then Jake Cave is playing right field, and he's actually doing a pretty good job. So then we got Franco off the bench, has been good. Barefoot struggling. Stallings isn't that good. Garcia's been cold as of late. Chaz McCormick hasn't played too much, but when he does, he's been somewhat productive, but he's been cold as of late as well. Let's take a look at that rotation. How's that looking? Shane McClanahan's been very good. Kevin Gausman's basically going to win the Cy Young. I mean, holy moly, those are amazing statistics there. James Preeland struggling. Corey Kluber's been pretty good, and then Corbin Martin's been cold and struggling. So honestly, like, it's McClanahan, Gausman, and then Kluber's been good, and then I don't know why James is the number 3. I guess because Kluber's going to regress, and that makes sense. We don't have a limit on free agent signings, which is good. So that's something that we have to make sure. I didn't put a limit on. I should have put like a limit, but it's fine. Lucas Luge's been struggling. Davinsky's been struggling a little bit. Marshall's been pretty decent. We have Tyler Chatwood now. Tyler Matzek's been good, and then David Bednar, very solid. 34 saves so far. Just love to see that from him. So, yeah, let's keep it up. I got no other trades to make. If I'm going to make a trade, it'll be next year. We're in the off season, trying to make the team better. But I think for now, we're pretty good. I think we could definitely going to make the postseason, that's for sure. All right, so we went 97-65, won our division, taking on the Pirates in the NLDS, which is pretty solid. So we had a good year. Didn't have the best record, but nevertheless, still very good year for us, and the East was just terrible. Pirates went 89-73. Padres had 98 wins. They were just a game better than us. The Rockies with 88. The Reds. You got the Orioles, 86. Tigers and the White Sox duked it out. Astros had 90 wins. Who was in the AL East? Yeah, the Orioles, right. Okay. Let's take a look at the league leaders here. So Kevin Gausman with a fantastic pitching effort, and Starling Marte led the league in triples and stolen bases. That's pretty cool. In terms of awards, I imagine, Kevin's going to get the Cy Young, and then Trey Mancini with the Gold Glove, which is pretty nice. Tatis won the MVP. Good for him, I guess. All right, let's take a look at the lineups. So we got Marte, who ended the season on fire, which is nice to see. Jeff McNeil, pretty good year. Same thing with Bogaerts. George Springer had 30 homers, which isn't too bad. No, maybe like a little higher of an average, but it's fine. JD Davis ended the season a little bit on a cold note. Trey was struggling. He was hitting like 214 at like the All-Star break, but now he's 242 is better. Dickerson had a nice year and ended up extending him. J.K. was good, and then Stallings kind of struggled. Darno was also not very good either. Started catching. Not much production there. Garcia off the bench was good, and then McCormick decent for the most part. All right, let's take a look at the pitching. So obviously McClanahan, he was really good, and so was Kevin Gausman. I mean, wow, 20-3, it's impressive. James is brutal. Corey Kluber was great. I probably should have extended him, but it's just because he's going to regress. So maybe we re-sign him for like cheap. And Corbin Martin, holy cow, you're brutal. Okay, yeah, we're going to need some pitching in the offseason, unless we win the World Series, but yeah, I don't know. Our bullpen is pretty good in the middle. Relief is pretty decent. Matzek was good. Lucas was all right, and then David Bednar pretty decent. For him, 51 saves. Like to see that. 9 blown saves. Don't like to see that, but 51 saves is nice. Let's see. Let's see if we can beat the Pirates. So let's just see. They've got DeGrom on their team. I never do this. Let's take a look at their lineup. Let's take a look at their roster. I never do this, but I'm going to do this now. I just want to take a quick glance at who they have. So they got DeGrom, Carlos Rodon, Nick Anderson, okay, Bader, Lopez, Rogers, Stassi, Rosarina, Brandon Belt. Oh, they got the other legend, Corey Seager. Well, he was terrible. Okay, interesting. He's not very good in Sim. What the heck? All right, at least not this year. All right, let's see if we can beat them. Game 1, we lose 2-5. Game 2, we win 6-1. Can we win Game 3? We lose Game 3. We win Game 4. Decisive Game 5 here. McClanahan's on the bump. And we lose 2-1. Did we blow the lead? Yes. No, we didn't actually. I forgot, we're not Pittsburgh. Well, we lost in 5. That's unfortunate. Did we blow this game? Wow, it went to extras. I can't tell if we blew it or not. But my guess is... Oh, no, we did blow it. I can tell because we were up 2 runs. Then they tied it, and then we lost in extras in 14. That's unfortunate. All right, well, let's see who wins the World Series then. It's going to be the Rockies beating the Astros, so... We got the offseason to sign some guys to make this team better. So I offered a few of my guys contracts, mainly Mancini, Franco, Davinsky I offered, I believe, and then also Corey Kluber. And now I'm just doing arbitration. We got some tendering of the contracts to do. That's not too important since we don't really have a lot of prospects, but might as well do it anyway. And then maybe we can look to make a trade if I need to somehow get better, but... let me offer all these guys arbitration and we're getting on to free agency. So I'm at free agency now. I definitely need a right fielder. I'm going to offer Aaron Judge. I'd like another pitcher, so either Kershaw, Nola. I'd like to go after one of those two guys. Honestly, I can get both, that'd be great, but I don't even know if I'll get both. If I get both, that's awesome. And maybe get like a first baseman or another catcher. And then maybe make a trade. Maybe trade a couple of my catchers that we have for something better. So let me see if I can sign some guys, and I'll show you guys once I have some signings. All right, so I was able to get Clayton Kershaw. I did not get Aaron Nola, and I did not get Aaron Judge, unfortunately. He went to Cleveland, and then I think Aaron Nola just didn't accept the contract. Okay, maybe I'll just offer him another contract then. But I still need to upgrade at right field though. All right, so I picked up Wilson Contreras. He's going to be our new starting catcher. Alright, I'm going to make my second trade with the Twins here. So Travis d'Arnaud, James McCann, and Colson Montgomery are going to go to the Twins. So, and with that, we're going to get back Drew, Tanner, and Marcelo. So honestly, we're getting a lot of Red Sox back here. Slash former Red Sox, or people in the Red Sox organization. There you go. And trade number 2 in the books for the video. To pick up Aaron Nola in free agency, and if we can get Brandon Belt, because we lost Trey Mancini, we did get Brandon Nimmo, signed him, so if we can get Belt, that'd be awesome, and that'd be a great start to the second season, I'd say. So, we are at the start of the second season of spring training. We've got Andrew Benintendi, Jeff McNeil, Xander Bogaerts, George Springer, Brandon Bell, J.D. Davis, G-Man Choi, he's going to be my DH. And we got Louis Cardinals, and then Brandon Nimmo. And we got Franco off the bench with Dickerson, Barefoot, Stallings, Garcia, Jake Cave, Starling Marte, Chas McCormick, Salmair, Shea Whitcomb, Jalen Davis, Dave Fry, Tanner Allen. Okay, not bad. Now, starting pitching, and just the pitching in general, we've got Kershaw, Nola, McClanahan, Gosman, and then James Freeland. That's not bad. That's amazing. And then in the bullpen, Kluber, Martin, Steele. We got Brent Hollywell Jr. Brent Hollywell Jr. Daniel Espino, Bob Riesk, Lucas Ludige, Tanner Houck, Tyler Matzek, David Bednar, Will Smith, Kendall Graveman, and then Diolis Guerra. So, pretty good team. This team could potentially win. I'm liking the pitching. I'm liking the hitting. We're going to simulate to the All-Star break and see where we stand. The All-Star break, and we're at 58-40, which isn't bad, but I thought this team would be a bit better than 58-40. I thought we would have at least 60-something games. 65, 70 maybe, but somewhere around that range. I thought we got better last season, but maybe also the teams got better a little bit too. I mean, we definitely got better, but 50-40 is still pretty good. I mean, we're still 3.5 games up on the division, which isn't a lot, but it's pretty good. One of the better records in the MLB. Nobody has 60 wins. I mean, the Dodgers have 59, and we're sitting at 58, so it's pretty tight. In terms of our lineups, let's take a look what's going on here. Benintendi's been on fire, so late 7, which is pretty good. McNeil's been awesome, hitting for high average. Bogart's been on fire. Springer's been struggling. Belt's been cold, but he's having a pretty good year. Dickerson's been great. Wow, Dickerson. What is Corey Dickerson? What's going on with Corey? Will Contreras has been awesome. So you're getting some production at behind the dish. Franco playing much more, getting much more at bats instead of a platoon guy. Hasn't really proven much, and then Nimmo's been good too. Stallings off the bench has been good. Garcia's been pretty decent. He could be, a little higher on the average. Cave, Marte, and then Marte hasn't even played that much. Dang, I don't know why he's only played 5 games, and Chaz has played more. So I don't know. I do need a third base. I think I want a better third baseman. So do I make my last trade now? I think yes, to get a third baseman, or do I wait? I don't know. It's tough. I'm going to look for third baseman for sure. Pitching, Aaron Nola's been struggling a little bit. He's on fire as of late, but yeah, I kind of got off to a slow start, it looks like. Kershaw's been good. Kevin Gausman's been on fire. Clanahan's been on fire. And then James has been having a better season this year than he did last year, so that's good. Kluber in the bullpen, Tyler Matzek's been good. Lucas has been good. Graven's, not been that great. Tanner's been struggling. Will Smith, we also signed, by the way. I forgot to mention we signed Will Smith. I think I'd mentioned that. We did sign him as well. He was on the team already. Like, he's on the team now, but you know what I mean? Like, we signed him. Thing. And then David Bednar, all right. Could be a little bit better, but not bad. It's pretty good. So, yeah, I'm going to look for a trade for third baseman. So that way Frank could just come off the bench. Let's trade then with the Twins. So, O'Hearn, Marcelo, and Marte for Luis Urias and then Dave Floyd. Just a throw-in player. Because we could throw in one more guy. But that's the last trade I can make. So, I could get Devers, but you know what? We're probably going to end up signing him in free agency anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And that's going to be the team for this rest of the season. And, yeah, then I have to worry about free agency if I don't win the World Series. So, see you guys at the end of the year. So, we went 95-67, won our division, taking the win of the Wild Card playoff game, which means we had the best record in the NL. At 95 wins. Interesting. Alright, cool. I mean, I'll take it. I'm not upset about it. Looks like it's going to be between the Nationals and the Marlins. Okay, yeah, the Dodgers had 95 wins as well. So we were tied with them. But I guess we had the tiebreaker over them. So, yeah, no really bad teams as well. I mean, the worst team was what? The Pirates? With 62 wins? Some things never change, right? And then, yeah, really no dominant teams, per se. Somehow the Dodgers still have 95 wins. Alright, cool. Well, let's take a look at the lineups. See how we did. Benintendi, nice season for him. Same with Neil. Bogaerts was really good. George Springer. All right. Luis Urias was good. J.D. Davis was solid. He didn't play that much, though. Brandon Bell was not too bad, you know. Average dipped a little bit the second half of the year. It's fine, though. Contreras got cold as of late, and then Brandon Nimmo was good for the most part. Stallings on the bench, not too bad. Garcia, decent enough. Save the Chaz, pretty good. And then Shea didn't play a lot, but when he did, he made the most of his opportunities. All right, take a look at the pitching rotation. Nola kind of wasn't that great to start off the year. I guess he ended off okay. Gosman ended the season on fire. He was good. Kershaw was great. Clanahan was pretty solid. And then James is, good. He got a lot of run support, I'd assume. Corbin Martin sucks. Corey Kluber kind of struggled a bit. And he's really regressing. Tyler Matzek, decent, pretty good year for him. Graveman wasn't too bad. Lucas was pretty good. Tanner had a better second half of the season. Will Smith kind of struggled a little bit. And David Bednar, decent year for him. 38 saves. We'll take it. Now, we got league leaders. Clayton Kershaw with the whip. Love it. And that's it. Okay, maybe he won the Cy Young. Why do I think he won the Cy Young? Contreras, Belton, McNeil, Gold Glove. He didn't win the Cy Young. Was he in the running for it? No, he wasn't. Oh, yeah, that's right. The Dodgers have Tatis. That's why they're so good. Okay. Let's go to the, see what we're taking on. Let's go to the calendar view. We got the Marlins. Marlins, we got Logan Gilbert. Let's take a look at their team really quickly. Let's take a look at the Marlins. Yeah. Alec Manoah, C.J. Cron, Austin Riley, Logan Gilbert. All right, yeah, they got a good team. Well, they're a decent team. They got some talent. All right, I think we should be able to beat them. Game 1, as I say that, we lose 2-0, right? Aaron Nola, what's going on, buddy? And we didn't even hit the ball. Game 2, Gosman on the bump versus Paxton. We win 3-1. Can we win Game 3 with Kershaw? No. Are we going to lose Game 4? No. Are we going to win Game 5? No. What the heck? We're losing 5 again? What's going on, guys? What's going on, San Diego Studios? Programmers. Oh, I'm kidding. Alright, well, we got one more season. Rays beat the Dodgers. And we need to go to free agency. We have to do all our moves in free agency. We can't make any trades, so that's going to be where it's going to be tough. I'm going to offer arbitration. Honestly, don't care too much about tendering, since I can't really make trades. I will tender some decent players, like some players that might be pretty good, that are going to get some field time in MLB. But I think I'll just let the CPU just auto-sign people, and I'm not going to worry about too much about tendering. Arbitration, we're doing that now, and then, yeah, I'm basically seeing who's going to be out there in terms of money. I'm not going to offer arbitration to Sean Armstrong. He can just walk. Yeah, there's a few guys here that we might offer some contract tendering to. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll go from there. For you to see, I'm going to try to go kind of crazy here. We're pretty good on pitching. Second baseman, it seems like we would need. So, I mean, I guess the obvious choice would be maybe getting Jorge Polanco. But even then, like, I feel like our second basemen haven't been too bad. McNeil and Garcia. So, I don't even know if I really need a second baseman. Shortstop, first base, right field. I mean, I just want talent. So, I might just go after, like, some of these guys here, throw them contracts, see what we can pick up, and just go from there. Alright, so I picked up CJ. CJ's going to be our first baseman. I guess Brandon Bell could be a DH, or one of them could DH. Tried to offer Josh a contract. He goes to the Pirates. I did get Jacob deGrom. That's a cool pickup. Shohei, I tried to offer him. He went to the O's. Alright, cool. First signing we make is Lucas Giolito to add to the rotation. It's looking pretty filthy now. And I think that's it. I mean, I did offer a few other guys. Waiting on Alvarado, Scoop to offer or accept. So we'll see if they accept. But I'm just going to simulate the third and final season. I'll see you guys once I'm there. Alright, so third and final season. So this is the team that we're basically going to have since I can't make any trades. Benintendi, McNeil, Bogarts, Cron, Urias. We got George Springer, JD, Dickerson, and then Wilson Contreras behind the dish. We got IKF off the bench, picked him up. Stallings, Garcia, Jonathan Scoop, Chaz, Jay Whitcomb, Jalen Davis, Brendan Nimmo, Belt, Barefoot, G-Man Choi, and Jake Cave. So, pretty good lineup. Our pitching is pretty filthy. DeGrom, Nola, Gosman, Kershaw, Giolito. And then we got McClanahan coming out of the bullpen. We got James up coming out of the bullpen, Martin, Steele, Honeywell Jr., Daniel Espino, Tyler Matzek, Dave Bednar, Tanner Houck, Jose Alvarado, Will Smith, Kendall Graveman, Lucas Ludige, and then Dave Floyd. Pretty solid, if I say so myself. I think this team will be pretty good. I think we should be able to be... I think we should be able to get out of the NLDS. That would be great. Can we do that this season? Maybe. So we are sitting at 60-38 at the All-Star break, which is, alright. 16-38 is the best record in the MLB. I thought our team would be a bit better than 60-38, personally. But it's still the best in the league, so I can't complain, I guess. Benintendi's been great. McNeil's been pretty solid. Bogarts is having an awesome season. CJ Cron been on fire. Luis Urias been good. Springer's been great. Dickerson's having a good year again. Man, Corey Dickerson, man. This guy in the simulation, what is happening? Why is he so good? I don't understand it. Since when has he been good in the simulation? I don't know. I guess that's good. I mean, it's been a while. Wilson Contreras has been pretty solid, and then Nimmo's been good too. IKF off the bench, decent. Someone's been on fire a little bit, and they've been great. Leary, okay. Brandon Belt's been good off the bench, limited amount of time. Alright, yeah, not bad. The team's looking good. Nola's been on fire. DeGrom's been on fire. Oh, he hasn't been on fire. He's been okay. Giolito's kind of struggled a little bit. He's up and down. Osman's not having the best season. Neither is McClanahan. Kershaw's in the bullpen. He's been awesome. He's been basically my best pitcher, and yet he's coming out of the bullpen. Okay, interesting. I guess because he's regressing, but even then. James hasn't been that great. Matzek's been good. Will Smith hasn't pitched that much. When he does pitch, he's been good. Graveman, Tanner's been awful. Hopefully he doesn't pitch anymore. David Bednar has been okay. And then Alvarado's my closer with 27 saves. Nice. Alright. Well, I can't make any trades because I already made my 3 trades for the video. So, this is just going to be the team. Let's see if we can rock it and get the dub. 162, won our division, taking on the win of the wildcard playoff games. We had the best record in the NL. Let's take a look at it. 100 wins. Fantastic. Fantastic indeed. Best record in the MLB by 3 games. So, didn't really dominate per se, but still a good season. Take a look at the league leaders. Giolito with strikeouts, Kershaw with wins. Impressive. And let's take a look at those awards. We've got Giolito with the Cy Young. Okay. Contreras Gold Glove. I'm pretty sure I said Giolito was kind of struggling a bit. He really picked it up in the second half of the year. So good for him. I think it was him that I said Lucas was alright. He was a little high, but yeah. Alright. Fair play to him. All 3 Braves, really. That's great. That's like reminiscent of the good old days. Let's take a look at the lineups and everybody else. So IKF is starting. Where is... Oh, Bogarts is DHing. I was like, wait, why is he starting? Benintendi... Yeah, because Bogarts not the greatest fielder. Benintendi's had a good year. Bogarts with that bat. Nice. Cronin ended the season on fire. Urias ended the season on fire. Springer was good. McNeil ended the season on fire, but had a little bit down year. Contreras, for a catcher, will take it. And then Nimmo was good as well. Stallings off the bench. Nice. Garcia ended the season on fire, and then Chaz didn't even play. Shea didn't play too much either. Pitching rotation, you guys saw Nola, Giolito, Kevin Gosman ended the season cold. He had a little bit of down year. DeGrom, pretty good season. McClanahan, and then Kershaw was obviously really good. James was not too bad. Tyler was pretty good. Actually ended up doing better. Will Smith, Kendall Graveman. Okay. Tanner. Actually, no, my bad. I meant to say it was Tanner that was terrible. Yeah, Tanner was terrible. Dave Bednar, was all right. And then Jose Alvarado with 48 saves. We'll take that. Who we taking on? That is the real question. It's going to be the Dodgers. The mighty, mighty Dodgers. I would love to not lose in 5 games. I would love to not lose in 5 games. They got Tatis, obviously. Bellinger, they got him back. Okay, this team's pretty good. Yeah, they're pretty good. All right. But I think we could beat them. But I say that, I'm probably going to lose in 5. We'll win game 1. Kershaw on the bump. Game 2, Giolito versus Lopez. We lose 3-2. Game 3, we lose 12-8. Oh, we didn't lose in 5. We lost in 4. Nice. Very nice. Wow. All 3 times NLDS, NLDS, NLDS. Why? Why, guys? Dodgers win the World Series. What a surprise. Even in a fantasy draft, they still win. Okay. I guess we go to the full screen close of the video. I have no words. No words. Alright, y'all. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this Spin the Wheel Fantasy Draft Challenge. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. And let me know down in the comments below what video you did. Check out source down in the description. I'm going to playlist down below containing other MLB The Show 22 franchise bonus content. And check out my channel content TJP. So yeah, I might do a couple more of these Spin the Wheels, mix them in here and there with MLB The Show. This time I did Fantasy Draft, but maybe the next time I do Spin the Wheel, it might just be pick from a team, take the player, and then maybe do that for like a 1-year rebuild challenge. I have to think about it. So, but this was just a trial for the Spin the Wheel, so you guys let me know if you liked the video for the Spin the Wheels for the MLB. Fortunately, didn't get the result that I wanted, but you know, it is what it is. Either way, I'm going to head on out. Take care. Have a great night. See you soon, and peace.